Hello, Good Shepherd, Saints Francis and John. I am Father John Lyjana of Good Shepherd. This week we prepare for the second Sunday of Lent. This is a reading from the Gospel according to Luke. Jesus took Peter, John, and James and went up the mountain to pray. While he was praying, his face changed in appearance, and his clothing became dazzling white. And behold, two men were conversing with him, Moses and Elijah, who appeared in glory and spoke of his exodus that he was going to accomplish in Jerusalem. Peter and his companions had been overcome by sleep, but becoming fully awake, they saw his glory and the two men standing with him. As they were about to part from him, Peter said to Jesus, "Master, it is good that we are here. Let us make 3 tents, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah." But he did not know what he was saying. While he was still speaking, a cloud came and cast a shadow over them, and they became frightened when they entered the cloud. Then from the cloud came a voice that said, "This is my chosen Son, listen to him." After the voice had spoken, Jesus was found alone. They fell silent and did not, at that time, tell anyone what they had seen. So, Peter, John, and James get a glimpse of the glory of Jesus' glory. They get a glimpse of who he has always been. As we grow in faith, we become more aware of things. We become more aware of what sin is. We recognize it. We see virtuous things. They appeal to us. And as Peter, James, and John grow in faith, they have the faith to see Jesus with two men, and not two strangers. They never met Moses and Elijah. They were dead long before they were born, but they knew who they were because of faith. The faith that grows in your heart. Jesus' glory is shown to them. It emanates from him. It is not placed upon him. And by listening to God, Jesus was known, and over in the Testament, they tell how he followed God's will, the will of the Father. He prayed to converse with the Father, to know his will. We do the same, and we become transformed as well. As a family, you can perform a practice to help you hear Christ's voice with clarity, to hear the will of God. Oftentimes we spend more time when we're in prayer speaking and talking and asking for things and thanking God. We do not spend enough time listening. With your family, practice praying together. Just say a short prayer, and after a short prayer, sit together in silence for about 15 minutes. Focus on whatever thoughts arise in your head. In the silence, see if you can discern what grace God is offering you. He comes to you from within. Do not look for him from without. In the silence, looking into your soul is where you will see what he has for you. And you learn, when you do this and practice it enough, you learn to embrace the silence. God bless, and see you at Mass.